Hey YouTubers, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. I'm excited. You know why I'm excited? Because it's magic book time. That's right, today we're going to look at a really cool magic book, Principia from Harapan Ong. Now, if you're not familiar with Harapan Ong, he is a magician from Singapore. He's also the cardistry guy in the Manticore 2 trailer. This book is from Vanishing Incorporated. It's 60 bucks. It's 253 pages of card magic. Let's get into this. So let's just get this out of the way. The title is Principia, and I know it's Principia because that's how they pronounce it in the trailer. Principia was also first written by Isaac Newton, which is probably, arguably, the most important book published in modern European history. It began by offering the reader three basic principles, which have come to be known as Newton's three laws of motion. Everybody say them with me. Number one, every body continues in its state of rest or of uniform motion in a straight line unless it is compelled to change the state by forces impressed upon it. Duh. Number two, the change in motion is proportional to the motive force impressed and is made in the direction of the straight line in which the force is impressed. Naturally. And lastly, number three, to every action there is always opposed an equal reaction. And even today, these three laws are the basic axioms on which physics rests, and the first principles that every high school physics student learns. And while this book might not be the most important published book in card magic, it's certainly up there. Because let's face it, every year or every 2 years, a book comes around and magicians are talking about it, and you go out and you look at it and you think, it's 60 bucks, it's 80 bucks, or it's a little up there, it's a little more than I would pay for a book. I don't know. And then what happens? The book sells out, people start talking about it even more, and then you think, all right, I'll get it, and you look for it, it's not sold anywhere, every store is sold out, and now people are selling it on eBay for a couple of $100 for the rest of your life. That's this book, okay? That's this book. While this book is still 60 bucks, this is the time when you want to get it. Like I said, it's 253 pages, it's 60 bucks. Vanishing Incorporated published this. It's beautiful. It's got a nice hardback but soft cover. Beautiful illustrations, wonderful text. It's roughly 60 tricks that Harapan has created over the last 10 years, and it's something for everybody. It's sleight of hand, it's self-working tricks, it's gaff tricks. There are even tricks in this book that will look great on social media. And 60 tricks is a lot. I mean, you watch these tricks and look over them and read them, and you're certainly gonna see some reoccurring themes. There's some sleights that Harapan loves to use, and there's some classic card plots that Harapan loves to just create and give some fresh life to, particularly collectors. There's a lot of collector's effects in this, particularly 4-ace productions. Harapan seems to be fascinated with ending his tricks with a 4-ace kicker. But interwoven in those tricks is just a lot of Harapan's creativity and a lot of his own original ideas. Okay, so why were we talking about physics at the beginning? Well, because Harapan has actually centered this whole book around this theme of physics. And to kind of illustrate that even further, he's taken each chapter heading and labeled it one of the classic fields of physics. So let's just say the first chapter is called Classical Mechanics, and that chapter is all sleight of hand effects. The second chapter is called Particle Physics, and then that one's all packet tricks. The third chapter is Fluid Dynamics, and those are all great essays, and it covers a lot about the trick that can't be explained. But sometimes how you'll get a book, especially from an author maybe you're not as familiar with, and you're kind of trying to adjust to his writing style, and you're wishing you maybe had a little bit more illustrations. Harapan has you covered, because if you buy this book right now, it comes with a downloadable video. That's right, it comes with a downloadable video. It's pretty much just Harapan seated at a table. He's got a mat and a purple shirt, and it's just bang, 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 bang. It's just performances one after the other. Performance, 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 performance. Just to show you what these tricks look like. He's not going to cover the explanation because the explanation is already in your book. So you're going to have 37 of these tricks, 37 of these tricks in video format, so you can see exactly what they look like, exactly how they should go, what pattern he uses with these tricks. He even brings in a spectator when you need a spectator. It's a wonderful addition to this book. I wish more authors would do this. I wish more authors would have this great idea, because I think it's a wonderful thing to have. And in addition to that, I mentioned earlier that there's gaff tricks inside this book. Well, when you order this book, it comes with a little packet of gaff cards so that you can do these tricks right away. Obviously, I can't get into every single trick. There's way too many. But if I were gonna say like what was my favorite part of this book is there's like a little mini chapter in this book about effects that he came up with a cheek-to-cheek deck. Particularly, there's one trick in effect called Dude, You're Not Even Trying, which is one of my favorite tricks in this entire book. And it made me want to go out and just buy a cheek-to-cheek deck immediately because I wanted to do this trick. Is it well made? It's a gorgeous book, gorgeous book. It's gonna look great on your bookshelf. I'm telling you, it's one of those books that everyone's gonna want in their library. If you're collecting a magic library, if you're trying to collect all the best books in magic, you're definitely gonna wanna get this one. Is it worth your money? Like I've been saying, it's 60 bucks. It's 60 bucks now, but trust me, when it sells out, it's gonna be hundreds of bucks. So get this now while it's still in print. All right, so it's Principia from Harapan Ong, Vanishing Incorporated. I want to thank Vanishing Incorporated and Murphy's Magic Supplies for allowing me to have this book so that I can do this review for you. And if you'd like to purchase it for yourself, you can find it wherever your favorite Murphy's Magic products are sold. Thanks, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.